Hi, hello everyone. Good afternoon to all. Welcome to the today's SAP demo session on material management and sourcing and procurement. Okay, this today demo session on material management or sourcing, sourcing and procurement. Yeah, okay, myself. Okay, this session is conducting by Balagangadhar. I have 15 years of experience in SAP industry. I worked as a techno functional consultant, technical and functional models. I worked on that and with different experience. Okay, like as a business analyst, as a developer, as a functional consultant with a different okay roles I worked on that. I'm right now I'm handling with the okay individual projects. I have good implementation exposure knowledge, implementation, support, and migration projects experience. I have. These are the different areas I worked in this. And coming to today's agenda is what is meaning of material management flow, MM flow, or we can call what is meaning of P2P, okay, procurement to payment, or purchasing to payment, or sourcing and procurement. This is a high level business process flow, high level business process flow. Okay, I'm going to explain in this scenario. I will discuss with you some mind maps with the purchase procurement flow. Coming to this particular business flow, procurement process means okay, procurement process means purchasing process. There are different types of okay process. Okay, different types of process and the purchasing procurement process or purchasing process. First, what exactly the requirement means nothing but a material requirement. These material requirement we will get from the different requirements like through production we will get it or through sales to production and production to okay PR okay that procedure we will get it. But as a PP consult as a material management consultant we need okay from PR to payment cycle you need knowledge, good knowledge. That particular outline and as well as high level both I am going to discuss in this one. Okay, example. Okay, let's take from P2P point of view. Let's take this is from P2P point of view, procurement to payment point of view. Identify requirement means what exactly the material related information. What exactly the material? Which type of material we required? Okay, that is we'll call okay, identifying the requirement. Like step one is okay. Step one is requirement. Identify the requirement. Okay, identify the requirement. This requirement we will convert okay, this requirement okay based on the requirement we will create a requisition means I need so and so material. Example, I need some okay raw material. I need some raw material. Raw material is my requirement. Okay, I will identify. Who will identify? That is through other models people can do it. Okay, like people, production people or sales and distribution. Through sales and distribution, this requirement will be converted to through MRP. Through MRP, this will be identified. Okay. And now coming to this point of view, P2P I am going to explain here. This requirement will be converted as a PR, purchase requisition. The purchase requisition. Purchase requisition. PR is nothing but an internal document. It is a internal document. In SAP scenario, we have ME51N is the transaction code, ME51. This PR will be released by the purchase team, manager, or okay, like release codes. This is we can call release PR. Once if this PR is released, okay, once if PR is released, okay, then we will see that vendor evaluation. That we will call from here. The sourcing and procurement will start from here. That is only we can call latest module name. We can call in S4HANA. We will call sourcing and procurement. We can call okay, sourcing and procurement. Here we have to identify the sources. Here we have to identify the sources. That sources are nothing but okay, sources are nothing but okay, source of supply, or we can call vendor 1, vendor 2, vendor 3. These all we can call sources of supply. Okay, sources of. Once if we identify the source of supply, then okay, we will go to the okay RFQ. Okay, here the best here if you want to identify the best vendor, see now that is only you can call evaluate potential vendors, conduct vendor negotiations, select preferred vendor. Because if you want to evaluate or if you want to conduct the best vendor, then there is a concept name called RFQ. RFQ, request for quotation. Through request to quotation, will maintain. This is we can call ME01. This is we can call ME41. Here we'll maintain for each vendor one RFQ. One will generate. RFQs will generate here. RFQ3 it will generate. Means what is the quantity? I need 100 kgs, 100 pieces. 100 pieces I need. Based on RFQs, the quotation will be maintained. Quotation. Here, what is the cost or price? Okay, 90 rupees, 100 rupees, okay, 110 rupees. Okay, best vendor. Okay, rank 1, rank 2, rank 3 means we will okay evaluate the vendors here. Okay, based on this RFQ, we will evaluate the vendors. That is only evaluate the vendor based on the process. That we will call evaluate the potential vendors. How will evaluate these potential vendors? By using ME49 is a transaction. Once if we evaluate this best vendor, okay, based on that quotation, okay, we will reject this vendor. We'll reject this vendor. Okay, this vendor will be based on the requirement. We'll go with the orders. That is we can call purchase orders. Okay, purchase order. That we'll call P purchase order. What exactly purchase order contains? Which material? What is the quantity of material? Price of the material? Delivery date of the material? Plant details? Storage location details? Terms and conditions? And from which to which vendor you are going to send. These details. And based on these details, okay, based on detail, okay, this PO will be sent to this, whatever the PO will send it to the different ways we will send it. That is all are done by the programmers. Like either mail you can send it, either EDA you can send it, Either RFC you can send it. There are different types of programming. Those programmings we can send the letter to the vendor. That is we can call PO format. Okay, PO format. Let me show the PO format. Then you will get one clear idea about the purchase order format. Okay, that is the purchase order. The purchase order. Okay, PO will be generated like this. Okay, in this format, we will generate a purchase order. It contains a clear format about that, which date you are generating, which data you are generating, what are the items, description, quantity, and total price and total price with the tax details. This order will be generated to the vendors. Okay, this will be generated to the vendor. Next, based on this particular purchase order, okay, vendor will check that particular order details and he will generate the GR, goods receipt. Okay, he will send the goods receipt, the goods to warehouse. Okay, goods to warehouse. There are different types of warehouses now. Okay, warehouse means storages, not warehouses. Storage types or storage locations. That is, you can call storage. The storage you can call unrestricted stock, unrestricted stock, quality inspection stock, quality inspection stock. We have the blocked stock. If you want to send directly that GR to the quality inspection, you can send the quality inspection. If you want to send the product to the unrestricted stock, we can send the unrestricted stock. Okay, we will receive the stock here, and our warehouse management people will receive the stock. That we can call GRN, goods receipt note or GR. Based on the GR, this will be converted. Okay, this particular based on GR, okay, we will verify with the GR. Okay, sorry, invoice logistics, invoice verification. Okay, this is an invoice. This is we can call MIGO. This is we can call MIRO. Okay, MIRO. Okay, this logistic invoice verification. Using logistic invoice verification here. Okay, one more point I have to add it here. In this, whenever the GR document will be generated, system will generate two types of documents. Material document will be generated for perspective point of view, and accounting document will be generated from the FI point of view. Material related document, it will show the quantity data. Accounting document, it will show the credit entry and debit case. Credit and debit case, it will show. This all I'll discuss in the subject point of view. But right now, what is the meaning of LIMS? Here also we'll see the transaction based transaction values. We can see here. What is the credit entry? What is the debit entry? These entries it will show clearly in the invoice. Based on this invoice document, okay, vendor payment will be done by FICO consultant. This is F-53 is the transaction code. Is FI perspective, they will transfer the vendor payment. There are different types of vendor payments once again. Full payment, partial payment, EMI or full payment. Okay, this type of flow we will call material management flow. Thank you for this demonstration. Nice to see you.